Hi there, it's Danielle from Declutter Life, and this year I'm trying to go a whole year without buying anything brand new. Find out in a moment how Year 12 students helped inspired me to stay on track. If this is your first time to Declutter Life and you'd like to learn more about how to create and maintain a clutter-free life and home, well then hit subscribe and the link below and you can get all of my tips and tricks on how to make room for what's important. So this week I did the most amazingly beautiful thing with my 17-year-old niece Cara, who you've actually met before. It was her birthday, and I thought instead of buying her something and adding to her clutter, I would take her to our local gallery, Hazelhurst Gallery, and I would buy her brunch, which was absolutely divine, and also we'd share some time looking at the Art Express exhibition. So this is where Year 12 students, the top Year 12 students in their art last year doing the HSC, are chosen to exhibit their work around galleries in New South Wales. And oh my gosh, it's always a joy to go to a gallery and to learn from somebody else's perspective and to see how they see the world and be inspired by it or become more curious about that. To say that these young adults are talented is an understatement. It's just inspiring to see that to start with, but then to learn why they're doing or why they are creating these pieces, which just speak volumes to me at the moment, particularly with the No New Year challenge, when I'm trying to limit the clutter that comes into my life, not just because of my physical space, but also because I don't want to buy something new that's produced that's just going to go to landfill. And so the pieces that spoke to me most in the exhibition were those from students who really were exploring the connection between our physical world and also our natural one. In particular, there were some beautiful pieces, both paintings and also photography, on the impact of our consumption, particularly on underwater world. Devastating plastics. A great student, she actually made her statement through the little the plastic soya sauce bottles that we get with our sushi, which I never actually take, which I'm glad about after seeing her piece and what she did with them. But just small things like that, and how our disposable world or our disposable lifestyle can have such an impact on creation that's been here for bazillion years. Another piece which absolutely stunned me, was in a good way but also a heartbreaking way, was, I'm reading it out here, from a student called Timothy Noah Sampson, who actually, his piece was made from socks costing $2.99 a pair, and his image was of the factory worker, you know, in Bangladesh or wherever it may be, that is earning even less than what we pay for a pair of socks, to put their life at risk, and to just to make something small to be able to feed themselves, their family, and stay alive. I mean, it's incredible to think of the torment and trauma that others go through to produce what we think is so cheap and disposable as well. And that's also why I did the No New Year challenge, because I wanted to think more considerately about my choices as a consumer. And you know, Timothy's piece was just a reminder to me about that. Beautiful stuff. And oh my gosh, the hours that went into his creating that really also touched a nerve with me, thinking about the hours that these sweatshop workers put into what we just randomly go and pick up and buy because it's cheap. Anyway, that's what happened with me this week. If you get an opportunity, go see your local gallery, if not for Art Express, for any artist who's out there trying to remind us about the world we live in and our interactions in it. And that's all what the No New Year challenge is for me. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please let me know what inspires you when you're thinking about what you're buying and what you're purchasing, what you're bringing into your world, what you're keeping, what you're throwing out, and all the rest. I'd love to hear it. If you'd like to learn more about this topic of clutter and bringing it in and taking it out and what we do with it, then visit my website at declutterlife.com.au, where you'll find more about, from me, how to make room for what's important.